I remember watching Jimmy Swaggart's television program religiously as a kid. Even before I went to church regularly, I would get up as a preteen all the way through my early 20s, every Sunday morning at 6 a.m., to tune in to the Jimmy Swaggart telecast. I loved Jimmy Swaggart. He was bold, judgmental, preached hard, and the harder he preached and the more judgmental he got, the more I loved him. I was watching one particular Sunday morning in the early 1980s when Jimmy was preaching at one of his citywide crusades from the subject, Hell is No Joke. He wanted to convey just how many people were going to be in hell when all was said and done, and he said these words: multiplied multiplicities of multitudinous millions. Even as a teenager, if I was even that old, I thought that was the greatest combination of words ever spoken in the English language. Frankly, although I no longer believe those mythological concepts about hell, or what a terrible indictment the entire idea reflects on God, I still think no greater phrase has ever been spoken in human history. There is Abraham Lincoln's 7 years ago that began the Gettysburg Address. President Franklin Roosevelt told us, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself." John Fitzgerald Kennedy admonished us to ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. told us about the dream when he said, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." And Jimmy Swaggart said, "Multiplied multiplicities of multitudinous millions." Classics all.